Now at 3, here comes the dangerous heat. Temperatures climbed today for many parts of the Bay Area, but the extreme heat is yet to come. Thank you for joining us here on KRON 4 News at 3. I'm Sanaz Tahernia. The National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat warning that starts tomorrow. KRON 4's Mabrisa Rodriguez is standing by with all the details. Mabrisa, how hot are we talking about for the next couple of days?
Yeah, we're already flirting with triple digits today, Sanaz, and it's only going to get hotter, peaking on Saturday. So this weekend, dangerous weather heading our way with another heat wave. Fortunately, not going to last long, but we are already seeing that warming trend well underway. 40-degree difference out there right now between our hottest inland valleys and our coolest coastal cities. Livermore flirting with triple-digit heat, currently 99 degrees. Check out Pacifica, though, 59 degrees, thanks to that cool sea breeze and shallow marine layer. So very unique microclimate forecast in the Bay Area. Downtown San Francisco, seasonable temperatures right now 67 degrees, but expect to warm up in the mid-70s by tomorrow. Widespread mid-70s for those of you in the East Bay shoreline. Concord, 93 degrees. Vallejo in the mid-80s, but check out Petaluma, Novato, San Anselmo, and even Santa Rosa in the low 90s. The winner right now, though, Fairfield, 102 degrees as you step outside for your Thursday afternoon. So this excessive heat warning has actually been extended and expanded yet again for a second day in a row, now including the East Bay Valleys, East Bay Hills, and Diablo Range. Solano County, by Saturday, you could easily see temperatures upwards of 115 degrees. North Bay Mountains also going to be under an excessive heat warning starting noon tomorrow, with a heat advisory also going into effect for Santa Clara Valley, specifically the city of San Jose. Easily low to mid and upper 90s for the next 3 days. So we have a hot weekend on tap. Dangerous weather only going to increase our risk for elevated fire danger concerns. Details ahead in a few minutes, Sanaz, on your full weekend outlook as we take a look at your microclimate forecast for Friday after a few breaks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Mabrisa. And hot weather means high fire danger, so the city of Berkeley is enhancing plans to better prevent wildfires. KRON 4's Charles Clifford joins us now live with more details. Charles?
Yeah, you know, we're anticipating a very bad fire season this year. It's very hot out here. It's been almost exactly 30 years since the tunnel fire. And if you live up in the Oakland Hills, the Berkeley Hills, it's always on your mind. And now the city of Berkeley wants to be proactive about protecting life and property. At a press conference Thursday morning, the mayor of Berkeley and the fire department described how the $12.75 million recently approved by voters through Measure FF will be used to address fire danger in the Berkeley Hills. The funding will allow the city and fire department to improve code enforcement to make sure homeowners are following the rules. There will be improved community outreach and education, and more resources will be made available for removing dangerous fire fuels like dead trees and dry brush. The city's interim fire chief says that for the first time, Berkeley will be able to plan ahead rather than dealing with the problem on a short-term basis.
And not only planning season to season, but planning what's going to happen in the 5-year, 10-year, and 20-year program. This is huge for us.
This fire safety push comes as East Bay Regional Parks is also ramping up efforts to remove dead trees in Berkeley and across the East Bay. Parks noticed an increasing number of dying and dead trees last fall, and the dry winter has made the situation even worse. Parks now has multiple projects underway to remove those dead trees.
We have a lot more work to do. We're anticipating some help from the state soon, and we're ramping up. So getting additional positions to be able to handle that and get the work done.
All right, back live now. The city of Berkeley is also considering building an audible warning system that they would set up in the hills. So if there was a wildfire, they could activate that system, give people some warning so they could evacuate safely. But for now, in the East Bay, Charles Clifford, KRON 4 News.
Charles, thank you for that. Now, all of the Bay Area is still in either an extreme or exceptional drought. This is the latest drought map released by U.S. Drought Monitor this morning. You could see that all of the Bay Area is shaded in either red or dark red. Red means extreme drought. Dark red means exceptional drought. Those two categories are the two worst drought condition categories. In the meantime, Governor Gavin Newsom is urging Californians to cut water use as the state continues to feel the effects of drought conditions. KRON 4's Ashley Zavala has more on the governor's plea today.
Governor Gavin Newsom signing off on an order urging people and businesses to cut their water use by 15%.
We are encouraging people to do common sense.
The order is not mandatory, but voluntary. The administration is asking everyone to be mindful with water use, like watering the lawn, doing laundry, and taking a shower.
I'm not eliminating that time, not here as a nanny state. We're not trying to here be oppressive. Again, these are voluntary.
Newsom's action in San Luis Obispo County Thursday comes as 50 of California's 58 counties now fall under the governor's drought-related emergency proclamation, with 42% of the state's population falling under that emergency. As a result of the last drought, Newsom noted Californians have been more mindful of water use and the state has been more efficient on water recycling.
The sober reality is such that here we are again. And we will need to proceed with the lessons learned from the last drought.
This is an existential crisis that we're facing.
Senator Andres Borges is the chairman of the State Senate Committee on Agriculture. He says the governor's action does not go far enough.
We need to be asking Governor Newsom to use his authority appropriately, and that is instructing the relevant divisions of the state, like Department of Water Resources, that they must prioritize as a matter of policy human welfare and food production, because if they don't, we will literally be down a road we may not be able to recover from.
The Contra Costa Water District is also asking customers to cut water use by 10%. The district's board of directors called a stage 1 water shortage after a meeting yesterday. They also said water waste provisions adopted during the last drought remain in place and will be enforced to prevent wasteful use. The Water District plans to use water stored in Vaqueros Reservoir, which is about 77% capacity. In the North Bay now, new irrigation restrictions are in effect in Marin County. Marin County is classified under exceptional drought, and you can see how low levels are at local reservoirs. Under the Marin Municipal Water District's new restrictions, customers can only water their lawn with sprinklers 1 day a week. If they're using a drip irrigation, that's limited to 2 days a week. The Water District had already declared a water shortage emergency and set a goal to reduce water use by 40%.
Every little bit counts. This is really a historic drought. We've not seen drought conditions like this in more than 140 years. We were looking at the rainfall, and rainfall for the last 18 months is the lowest on record in 143 years.
Power washing and washing your car, driveway, or sidewalks are also prohibited. The Water District is offering a variety of rebates and incentives so people can save water.